Flushing, Queens. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Wheeler comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Lowry is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Segura at second with 2 down. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. The 0-1 offering. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Onto the bottom. Standing in, J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper. Gone into the upper tank. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
At the knees, strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, a dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 20.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 0-2 once more, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrated.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, Maikel Franco. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His career line against Wheeler, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be two. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Wilson Ramos, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order. So next to the plate for the Phils, Blake Parker, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Lowry will look this one in for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Lagares. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Correct.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zack Wheeler.
Next for the Mets, Zack Wheeler. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Driven to deep right field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. And now Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 3.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bryce Harper
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman.
So with
17.
that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. Lowry's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. McNeil comes up with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Fair to say? Oh my goodness. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 20.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Pitch is popped up. Wheeler will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Blake Parker. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Wheeler pauses. 0-2 on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And there's out number two.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Conforto looking up. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 22 on the year, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies get one in the frame. Robinson Cano is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Hernandez has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Legara's on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 20.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Logan Morrison.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos gathers it, but he can't get it there in time. Morrison is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Mike Morin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Mike Morin.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan Rodriguez.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Ahmed Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 1. Ahmed Rosario.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mets strand 1. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a runner at first now with one away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Realmuto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Brad Brock takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 29.
Number 73 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. So far on the year, number 73 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. Drew Smyly is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Leading up for the Mets.
Striding in to start the 9th, J.D. Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jed
Digging in, Jed Lowry. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Throwing to second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too. Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. McNeil, base runner at first with one out. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. And that misses for ball one. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Back goes Harper. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. And we are tied 4-4. Rajay Davis will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 18, Rajay Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard, but foul. The 0-1 on the ground to the left side. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
3, Bryce Harper.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 7-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Seth Lugo, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Lugo now catching and batting 9.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Lowry showing off the range. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 3 runs already home here. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets 4. Here's Juan Lagares.